Hello guys, and welcome to a casted game between Koenig and me, Jaapaasa. Koenig is playing as Task Force Butler, and I'm rolling with 91st Luftlande. We are on Zbuczyn. I'm on the blue side, Koenig is on the red side. The blue side is, of course, a bit better side, in my opinion, but since this area is kind of difficult, and this area for red. But yeah, so 91st Luftlande is kind of considered trash division. So when Attack Power made his video about it, in the comments, Koenig was trashing 91st Luftlande, so I decided to play it against him just to have some fun, since he doesn't regard the division highly. But yeah, against Task Force Butler it will certainly be tricky, as we can see. Koenig is rushing in with M8s, and this is a definite weakness of 91st. My Pack 40 just cannot get, has huge line of sight, but keeps on switching targets, and the M8s just easily overrun. In the center, some skirmishing, in the north developing a bit slower. But yeah, this is of course very annoying. The Pack 40 couldn't do anything. I don't think it got single shot off since the M8s were moving so fast. I probably should have manually targeted the M8 Scots maybe to get a shot off, but yeah. And yeah, look at this. There's 650 cals coming my way. So yeah, and I'm reinforcing with a Gaeli. And another one also, and then the Panzer P2. So yeah, not a good start for me at all. Here, of course, 91st has the access to the Fallschirmjägers, a lot of them, plus some cheaper, very cost-efficient infantry. But they will struggle against the light armor, as we can already tell. Bringing some recon, not expecting to have this flying about for long, since, yeah. But it will reveal the units. So, yeah. Nice position. I found this pretty nice position for the Gaeli, so Koenig cannot advance. I'm surprised that he actually brought in the Hellcat. Maybe he was expecting some other air unit to come in. Another weakness of 91st is, of course, that you only get 20mm in a phase, which is not that bad. Your enemy can exploit it, but there are other divisions which have this limit as well. For example, 5th Gebirgs, and that division is fine. So I don't think that's too bad, since you get the 36 millimeters in B phase, and you get some heavier AA as well. But yeah, 1410. I should mention this is just a casual game. We are playing with the league rules. Koenig picked Butler first, and I picked 91st second. I don't think it's a counter by any means to Butler, since it struggles with the light armor. But I think 91st can be decent on this map. The Panzer B2 is actually pretty good at dealing with this light armor, since it has the 80mm of frontal armor. Of course, this second gun, the 75mm, only has HE shells, which is firing at the moment. So yeah, it cannot kill very easily, but yeah, it is what it is. In the center, Fallschirm ZFs are doing work, but I was surprised how quickly they pinned. But yeah, there's 2 machine guns, so it makes sense. 1410, but I managed to hold like a definite breakthrough, which was nice. If he had gotten all the way in here, I think I would have been screwed. But a lot of light armor, which Koenig is actually smartly repositioning. I didn't notice this during the game, but that's very interesting actually, that he sees that he doesn't need them here. Here, Stern Pioneers versus Engineers, no micro. No, it was actually reloading, so yeah, Stern Pioneer can finish off the Engineer pretty easily. No more AA coming in. Volkswagen. Yeah, these guys are causing constant struggle for me. I'm trying to get the Gerlich in position. This is one of my favorite units in the game. I love using this. It's not the best AT gun, but it's so fun to use and so annoying for the opponent sometimes. Here also a push developing, and here we can see the micro by Koenig taking down my flamethrower. Let's see, the Gerlich made it and took down Stuart, and trying to get the other one as well, but Koenig is on his micro, moving away. Fallschirmjäger should easily beat the engineers here, bringing in some more machine guns. So yeah, 15-9. As we are both on Maverick income, this is not good for me, but I managed to get the CF all the way in here. The CF is of course great, but yeah, then something light armor like the Stuart comes next to it, and then it cannot do anything. So yeah, but it is now that it's 35 points. I think it's reasonably costed. I also have the 39 H's, which is also decent vehicle in this matchup, since it can bounce the M8s and the Stuarts. Not easily, but sometimes. Another recon plane coming in. I'm surprised that, well, there's the 105, but I'm surprised that Koenig doesn't have any more Shermans. Only just the light armor. LL Zbuczyn reinforcing in here. Where is this Stern Pioneer going? Oh, bit of a weird reinforcement road. Yep. Yeah. So things have stabilized a bit. 13-11 for me as I grab this flag. This is a very common flag for the blue to go to, since if red gets pushed out of this town, it can be tricky to get back, since it's just all open in here, and that's why I think the blue side is a bit better. The other thing is in here, because this flag is quite hard to hold as a red player, but of course Koenig has taken my flags here. So yeah, why is 91st considered to be such a bad division? It's mostly because of the AT capabilities are kind of limited in A phase. So you get these rinky-dinky tanks. The B2 is actually quite nice, but the Panzer 39 is kind of questionable. And then you have Pack 40s, which is nice. 2 cards, which I actually both bring in A phase just to be sure. And then you have the Gerlich. And then you have Panzerschrecks. But you're kind of missing some AT tools, since the Stugs don't come until B. So something like Pack 38 would be very nice for this division, or maybe some other light tank destroyer, maybe a Marder, or the, what is it, the Panzer Jaeger. That would be very nice. So yeah, it kind of struggles with light armor in A phase. You have good line infantry, but your CQC infantry is very limited. You get the Stern Pioneers, and then you get just Fallschirm Pioneers and Pioneers. So you get nothing special. So it's kind of like, what are you supposed to do with this division? Mainly play around with your line infantry, but that can be kind of difficult. So yeah, Pack 40 shooting some HE, and just a bit of a tug of war. Still 13-11. This is an interesting plane actually, since that it does have a lot of firepower. I believe this is like 2 times 2 20mm. I cannot really see, but it's this Kanbot, so it's supposed to do a lot of damage. But I think A8 is still better than the G3, I think, in my opinion. So yeah. But yeah, I have managed to stabilize after that horrendous start. But that is mostly because the blue side is better. Yeah, I'm bringing in the 120mm radio motor. This is an excellent tool. Long range, deadly with the radio, a lot of ammo as well. Yeah, it's be expensive, I guess, though. So gotta be careful that you don't get counter batteried. But yeah, otherwise it's great. And we are soon reaching B phase, so I finally get to bring the Stugs, and Yeah, mainly the Stuks actually. Otherwise, and good AA as well, but we haven't seen that much airplay, so that is not as much of a big deal. Of course, against Koenig, you kind of have to be prepared to bring a lot of AA since he likes his air spam, as we know. Sternpine is moving forward. He's doing the ground attack trick, but I'm moving forward. So this is what you can do to avoid if somebody's microing. If they ground attack, you just move forward. I actually learned this from watching Gonzo's replay. So yeah, so basically it just cancels the whole ground attack thing, which is nice. And very annoying for your opponent as well. So if you can utilize that, then yeah, you can defeat any TNT unit, or rather prevent them from throwing the TNT even when they micro. So yeah, so it's kind of like if neither of you micro, then the flamethrower wins. If both of you micro, then the flamethrower wins. If you micro worse than your opponent, then yeah, but that's on you then. But which of course happens to all of us, probably during the game to me as well. But yeah, still. So yeah, that's why I don't think F90 goes down. I didn't know this during the game immediately, but Koenig actually brought in Commander, and that is quite nice. So the M15 is now double vetted, and all these units are actually triple vet. So yeah, that's pretty scary. Light armor blob around here. 1410 again. B2 moving forward, I'm trying to get this back and this flag back to stabilize, since I also lost now this one. But this is a scary amount of forces, and of course the Magisars are so cost efficient. It's so painful to go against them with with pioneers, since yeah, there you can be in trouble. I'm bringing in the Reboard 88. This is a pretty decent piece, since it's cheaper than regular 88, so I like it quite a lot. Less penetration, but it's enough for most targets. So yeah, a lot of units in here. I'm sensing a weakness in here, so I just armored push coming in from the 39H, which is actually quite funny. You don't see that every day. And the Stugs have arrived. We have both actually have a lot of forces on the board. We haven't been trading that much, I guess. For example, here. Well, now I can see. Yeah, he got the TNT off since I didn't micro. Yeah, the 39 gets overwhelmed. No wonder. Look at this. And where is this guy going? Auto cover probably. Nebelwerfer. Now this is, of course, one of the best tools in this deck. You can bring double Nebelwerfers in B, and you probably should if you go Maverick. Easily, you get a lot of good artillery in this deck, but the Nebelwerfers are, of course, probably the best ones to bring. And yeah, here we have have the armor blob coming in, but I'm also developing my push over here. Now finally take down the machine gun. Now there's only the 50 cal left. I say only 50 cal, but that is annoying. I'm going with the mortar against it, and still I don't have my flags back in here. M7 coming in, also an AT gun. Oh yeah, this is a good spot, so I can just rush in. LG42. I recently discovered that I kind of like this bomber as well. It looks bad, but it reloads so quickly, and it's cheap, and yeah, it's super fast. So yeah, and it actually does do some damage sometimes. So yeah, I kind of like it. For example, the Hellcat will struggle to catch this. Of course, if I float in the middle of the map, then yeah, that could cause some issues. But yeah. So yeah, I really should be now reinforcing this and maybe trying to get this flag as well, and then clear this to contest this. That is like generally the good plan, or would be a good plan at this point. Naval warfare going after the 107, no 105, and yeah, I'm still struggling in here. One good thing about 91st is that you can bring a lot of Panzerschrecks, since the AT tab doesn't have much useful stuff. So yeah, I have both the Fallschirmpanzerabwehr and then I have a B-phase guard of Panzerschrecks. So total of 12. So yeah, that is quite good. And the Panzerschreck snipes and M8. But there's plenty more. We get the recon plane killed, which is nice. Naval warfare, it's a bit far. Maybe there would have been better targets closer. So yeah, but it is damaged. So yeah, that is good. Stern Pioneers are damaged and will lose to the Maquisards now. Finally, this flag is back. Now I just need this one. Look at all this light armor. All the Stuarts everywhere, M8s, Scots, even... Yeah, now there's also an M10, which is a big threat to the Stugs, of course. Naval warfare repositioning. And 1311 I have been ticked quite much. Of course we are have the 50-minute time limit here as well. Yeah, this is kind of painful. And then yeah, I just have to try to reposition the girly again to deal with this, but look, there's so much. Yeah, this might be the same one. No, that was floating so long that this must be another one. But yeah. 3 damage. It was falling back, but yeah. Not as much damage as I thought it might do. Gaelic in position now. Takes out the M8. Going after the Stuart now. Turret stuck. Yeah, you get some good crits with it sometimes, so that's nice. And another Stuart down. So yeah, the Gaelic can provide quite a good value. It's so hard to spot. 12-12. Now as... Yeah, I finally take my flag back here. Now in terms of Butler for this map, I don't think Butler is super good for this map either, but Koenig likes the division and plays it well, so makes sense. I think it's probably something like his maybe third most favorite division in the game, maybe. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I would guess that it's something like that. LA Schutzen pushing forward. This is one of the very good units in this division. Well, it's only Grenadier MG42, but you get the Panzerfaust as well, and you can just spam these around. You can easily upwet these. For example, I have them double-wetted. And you can just spam them around to complement your Fallschirmjägers. Sorry for the pauses, I'm having some coffee at the same time to keep me refreshed. Look at this. I wish I had an off map here, that would be beautiful. Panzer 39. Bounces actually the M1 gun. Yeah, that's pretty surprising. Commando d'Afrique, I pushed too much forward. Something you cannot do against these American and French divisions. You need to be very much aware where you go. Cavalry scouts finally go down, but not before they take the Luftlande Schutzen almost down. 12-12. We are reaching in the end of B phase, so yeah, both of us will go to the low income stage of the game. Where is this mortar going? That must have been I think he was trying to get it here, probably. But I took a wrong reinforcement route. No, but that's a very nice pick-off for me. Those mortars are super good. as we can see that this guy has fired all his shots already. Engineers coming forward. I actually managed to dodge the TNT here. The Fallschirmjäger, especially double-wetted, the raiders can move so fast that sometimes they can just dodge the TNT. And there we see the air spam. Well, this is not too bad yet, but classic Koenig. Going after the M7 with the Nebelwerfer. This is actually pretty good as a counter battery weapon as well, especially against armored targets. But this time I'm a bit off, so yeah. There's even better targets here actually, but yeah. And once again moving it. Or am I? I hope I am. 1311, still being ticked. I really need to sort this out. Maybe with the mortar. The Group FM is actually quite nice with the double automatic rifles. I love this command network, but oh, here is the commander. Yeah, I thought he went down, but no. Yeah, in the open here, I think our divisions are actually rather equal, since I have the Reboard Flax and the Stugs and the LG42s, while Koenig has the M10s and the Sherman 76s, and probably a card of Pack 40s as well. Bombing this to clear this up, I thought there was CQC units, so doing it this way, but LG42 trying to fight the M8 Scott, that probably won't end well. Yeah, it's so pinned. Yeah, I need to take this flag back and this flag back, so maybe I could maybe put him to the 1311. But yeah, I still have quite a lot of units on board. So does Koenig, though. He's a bit weaker maybe in the south, but in the north it's the opposite. Look at this. That's crazy. Even our artillery leaders, he really had some points to spare here. He has this supply depot with the mortars, and that's kind of crazy. But yeah, classic Mav on Mav. When the skill difference isn't too bad, we will go to a long game. Of course, Koenig is way better than me, but sometimes I can put up a good fight against him. Nebelwerfer, these two were grouped together, so I tried to strike onto them, but yeah, the Shermans are so fast that this is kind of tricky when your opponent micros fast. An off map coming out. Oh, look at this. This is painful with the Fallschirmjägers and the Ulig here and the Geli and the Stugs, and this off map will kill. This is a good off map. 203. A bit expensive, but that's the case with all the off maps. Going for a bombing strike, trying to pin the Maquisards then I could just march in with the LL Schutzen. But I miss completely, which I don't notice. So yeah, that's not good. Off map going down. Yeah, leader dies. Yeah, we know that happens always. Some Fortune Pioneers coming in to reinforce. Koenig going for some counter battery, which is smart. Another off map. Yeah, he didn't have that many forces here at the ready, but I think next time when that lands, he will strike with the M8. So. And the airstrike is going in. These have very big bombs. No, this is not the very big one, but still, look at that, all wiped. That is poor. Flak 36 don't stand a chance against all that. And my fighter went down earlier, and yeah, probably should have brought another one at some point. Stug finishing the engineers. I also have good amount of support weapons with the mortar and the double Nebelwerfers. They should be firing all the time though, to get all the value, but yeah. A lot of Zbuczyn coming in. This is what I meant with the spam. Just MG42 units you can spam around. Polchim ZFs coming in. This should be an easy fight, even though these guys are in cover. Also getting some Stug support. So yeah, that's nice. 12-12. Gelich, I kind of like this position actually. Gelich maybe has a bit too short range for this position, but otherwise it's a pretty nice spot to have these guns. Managed to take out one M8. Again, the back 40 failing to shoot at anything. Also this guy, he managed to get the M8, so that's nice. M3 just pushing forward. Another M8 down, so yeah. That push has been pretty much dealt with. Of course there's the 76 still, but the back 40s also are alive, and I'm moving the 88 closer. Also here a massive push. Still all these M8s and stuff, and then Makizats are coming in, and yeah, Naval Warfare Strike going after the mortar. I wish I had targeted this. No, I still killed this, but there would have been the supply as well. Now I have secured the town again. Here I'm trying with the Stern Pioneers to catch this flag. Since if you take this forest patch, this flag often falls, which is very annoying for the opponent, but the Makizats are here. I try to smoke, but as you can see, but I'm almost dead, so I kinda need desperately some reinforcements. And the 88 managed to penetrate the Sherman. The girl is trying, but doesn't penetrate. And the off map is isolated. Another Naval Warfare Strike, but the Sherman has moved already. I will pin the rifle slate, but this takes forever for the flag 36. Oof. 105 takes down the 88, and he's overrunning me down in the north as well. But I managed to clear this one, so yeah, still 12-12. Zbuczyn just outside the puncher Shrek range, so that's kind of painful. Probably will surrender as well. Fallschirmjäger, I still have my Gelich here from the start, so the M8. See, and the Panzerschreck managed to snipe one of them, so slowly I'm whittling down all the light armor. And the Gelich picks up this guy, and the Stug should be able to take out the M8. He's running, but and finally I'm 13-11. I'm finally taking the lead. Butler is perhaps not the most, doesn't have the most depth compared to 91st. Depends how you build it, of course. So yeah, ignore that statement. Stug just rolling forward. I don't see any opposition, but there's soon an M10 coming in. And yep. And this is why the blue side is again better. This flag is easy to grab. This is pretty easy to grab as well. I think this reinforcement should be enough. P-38 strike coming in, managed to stop the first one. Koenig bombs the single Zbuczyn to free this flag. Which is good play. Stug missing. Stuart, another Stuart down again. A lot of Makizats coming in. Yeah, these are super cost effective and super annoying these days as well, since they are also Raider. Gelich missing. Stug engaging the back 40. Luckily I am moving it away. Back 40 coming in here to do what? Probably trying to get it into this position, I'd imagine. Going for a bombing strike trying to hit these guys. I'm not sure how it will work since they were already... Oh, they unloaded. Ah! Decent strike, not much damage, pins. Fallschirmjägers meet the FFE saboteurs. And they do get the TNT off. Oh, that's painful. Another Nebel strike, this time for the back 40. And another Nebel strike, this time for... nothing. The AA probably was there, but... no lucky hits even here. Too. Yeah. Sometimes you can land like a short hit and it would have maybe killed the M15, but yeah. 12-12. Overall, I'd say that for the most of the map I maybe have the advantage, but in the north it's very scary with all the light armor and the Magisards. And I'm probably have to rely more on the line infantry already, and these guys are also moving forward, so yeah. This Sherman is still causing issues. I'm slowly rolling in with the back 40. I probably am out of the gale. And this is kind of the trouble with this division, that once you are out of the gale, you don't have the tools, you don't have AT planes, it's kind of a struggle. You have to bring Stuk to these closer spaces, and we all know how Stuks perform there. While their light tanks cannot really perform against tanks, like some light tanks can. They are good at infantry support and killing half-track, but yeah, other than that, no. Another massive strike. That was devastating. That hurt so much. This was left unintentionally to float, so it will take some damage maybe. Now it's circling a long time. I don't have that much AA. I do have quite a few, but these are unvetted, because I was expecting a spam. And actually the 88 takes it down. That's nice. 14-10 for me. Fallschirmjäger rifles late. There's a cover difference, but I'm getting also the Stuk support, and the Fallschirmjäger is, of course, it's deadly. Laying down some smoke. I'm trying to get this Panzerfaust to the Sherman. Or having to rely into tactics like this to kill tanks is very much suboptimal. Also, I'm one gun at the closer ranges will easily take down the Stuk. I do have still 14 Pioneers though. Yeah, this operation failed, unsurprisingly. Finally managed to push out all the infantry from here. And the tanks have to disengage. 14-10. At this point I think 14-10 might be enough, but it's kinda close. These guys are causing me issues still, and the M15s. And I love the commander play. It provided so much value. He brought it so early, and he had a significant amount of leaders around here. Now only 2, but there used to be more. So yeah, I like that a lot. Single rocket going off. Probably won't do anything. Yeah, probably not any damage. This one is going after this blob. Oh, that's a decent target. Maybe if we get some lucky strikes. Gale, he's being spotted. Now let's see the Nebelwerfer strike. Koenig is reacting. That is nice. kills the back 40, so yeah, it's worth it, but again, the Shermans are moving, so yeah. Yeah, so this is very nice. Once you get this position, and then you can wedge yourself here, or even here, and it will be very difficult to get back in here. That's why the idea to break this with the off map earlier was a good idea, so that if you can force yourself into this position, then you are not in this trouble. But I managed to deal with that. The Gaelic actually somehow survived. It's the up there could sneak in here, but of course I don't know where all these armor pieces are. B2 still providing some nice support with the 75mm. Another bombing strike. Yeah, he's going from here. That's so cool with two P-38s coming in like this, and they're going for the bombing strike here. And this is kind of basically like impossible to stop. Like having AA here wouldn't, like, that would make no sense to have AA here. So yeah, especially at this point. How could I bring AA over there? And one gun under fire, a lot of fire actually. So it may not have a chance to kill the Stück. No. Still 14-10. As we are contesting this area here. Still more Stuarts, this time recon variants as well. 12-12. Yeah, this is bad for me. I'm trying to probe to get this flag, but that's very optimistic since, yeah, there is still infantry, and even these guys could just swing in here and support, and then this guy. Panzerschreck takes out one. Now it's trying to reload, but it's under a lot of fire. Yeah, should have retreated. Panzer up there. Not spotted somehow. This guy just chilling. And the Gaelic actually managed to pick one more Stuart. This guy's creeping forward to grab this flag back. Back to 14-10. Bringing some more ammo for the Nebelwerfers. They are very ammo hungry. They are very deadly, but they also need a lot of ammo. Which is why my only artillery in this deck is actually the mortars and the Nebelwerfers. And then where's the Stück? Should be pretty even fight, with maybe favoring a little bit the M10, but my Stück couldn't do anything this time. That's just a bit unlucky. I still have a lot of units here. Maybe I could have somehow gotten this flag. I have way more around this in the middle. Unlike in here. Look at this. I mean, there's no flags to take. Like, taking this flag is very unlikely for Koenig, but look at this. Look at all this. A lot of support units as well, but still, this is crazy. He's probably afraid of Panzerschrecks, and I still have more FG-42s as well, so yeah. Let's see if the Gaelic can claim more victims. Transmission destroyed. Yeah. That's nice. Finally goes down. That's a shame. 1410 still, but yeah. Koenig still has more Stuarts and Shermans at least. I'm not sure about how much infantry he has left. I think I have still more infantry since I have actually. I bring a lot, and it's easy with the 91st. The tank tab is so small, and artillery is only so useful. So yeah, you can easily bring like 80 up-wetted squads. If you go with less veterans, you can easily go to like 90 or 100 good infantry units. Naval warfare against the saboteur. Yeah, that's nice. Buff fails with the M10. Ah, well, it was momentarily actually back to 1311 for him, and my Ju-88 goes down. Yeah, no wonder with this. I love this. Close to the commander, close to the front lines. Dangerous, but they are mobile. So yeah, if you know what you are doing, it can pay off greatly. $15.9, but it's a 10 years. The Makizats are coming. This flag will fall. I finally found these. Actually sniped the commander, kill the M15, kill both M15s. So that's like 250 points with one strike. Even more. But of course, I don't know that. So yeah, and my planes are pretty much dead already. I'm coming with the storage, but still, with all the 50 cals around, well, there's not that many anymore. But yeah, I don't really have an air force to take advantage, but it is a great kill. Killing the commander is very valuable, always. Koenig, pinning my ZF to move in with the Magizards. Still more light armor. It's endless. There's so many. They're even double-wedded, but still. And 12-12. This is bad for me. I need to find a flag, but I cannot hold here. With all the Makizards coming in. Still finding time to micro. Getting some attack moves off. MG42 now in a good spot, but the M10 is coming in. Also trying to just overwhelm. Just taking the Molotov to the face and just trying to overwhelm here. This would have been maybe a place to push as well, with a naval warfare strike into here. Then just go in, but easy to say when looking from the God perspective. Yeah, so yeah, it looks like I have a crap ton of units, but actually empty munitions and AA pieces. So the actual ground units, there are quite a lot, but they are damaged, many of them, and yeah, so it's not as good as it may seem at first glance. Zbuczyn trying to fight with the rifles late. Not a good fight, but these guys are almost dead. So yeah, MA just going for it. I like it. Just stalling. At this point, that's all he needs to do. Naval warfare again against the M10. I guess I don't have any better targets. And again with the P-38 strike. Ah, that died immediately. That has the... I hate that it has the poor resilience. I think it's kinda odd, honestly. I don't know why it has such a poor resilience. And already moving. He knows what I want to do. Or maybe he was running... No, I don't think so. Yeah, I've been overwhelmed by all the light armor. Flag 36 providing some support. But yeah, So you actually get a lot of Stugs since you have to bring them in B or C. So it's pretty easy to bring maybe one. I have one card in B and one card in C, both double wetted. So that's like 15 Stugs. And for 1v1, 15 Stugs is is a lot. But yeah. So you do have armor, but yeah, of course the Stugs are, well, yeah. They're Stugs better than P4s, of course. 1311, but at this point, I don't think single tick will do it. Mortar still firing, I'm out of ammo, and I actually have ammo here, but it's in wrong place. Not that, I don't think it would change that much. B2, trying to maneuver it, see what's in here. This guy is actually firing the HE shells again, which, I mean, we'll kill it eventually, but it will take forever. This guy has been forgotten as well. A brave defender. Loader knockout from the M8. And this guy was ambushed. I'm just moving forward since I need flags. But that didn't end well. Mortar still going on. But this is very far. So yeah, it can do some suppression. I'm trying to sneak into this position. So that would, because this guy's actually so annoying here. So being in here would be nice. Because the Sherman cannot cross here since the 88 is here. So yeah, that's the plan. But he actually dies. Yeah, to here. LG42 trying to finish the M1 gun. Yeah, this is a bit of a desperation time by me. I really need the 15-9. They take the face full of the... And now he even has Stuart in here. I don't think I noticed this during the game. He's having some trouble aiming, but... Oh, I did notice. No, I didn't. They were just unloaded by the MGs. Yeah. And these guys will also go down, and I'm getting overwhelmed. He does still have engineers and Makisats. Oh, that's cavalry scouts as well. So, yeah. Koenig is one of those players who can use their infantry very sparingly, which I'm not that good at doing that. But so I actually might be close to out of infantry. And Koenig still has infantry. Maybe that's why he always has so many airplanes. Who knows? 88s, these were actually very nice during this match. I feel like they have been getting quite a lot of kills. 14-10, but yeah, we are closing in. Look at this Duke. Fighting engineers, Makisats, rifles late. Oh, they actually kill it with the Molotovs. That's pretty funny. 88 picks up another kill. But yeah, I have had to push with all of my forces, and now I'm actually pretty thin as well. So yeah. T42 dies. I'm just using the Stuk to hold this flag. Again, Makisats at close range. Cannot even fire the machine gun. And the M1 gun is coming. The Nebelwerfer actually finally goes down to counter battery, but it didn't have ammo anyway, so at this point it doesn't really matter. So yeah, pretty much empty. No pushing power left. Still have more Stuks though. So yeah, I think it's very clear that I cannot win this anymore. So yeah. So 91st Luftlande, how bad is it? I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. It kind of requires a certain playstyle, which I enjoy quite a lot. You rely a lot on your raider infantry, and then you complement them with the decent line infantry. The A phase is very hard against light armor divisions, and yeah, I surrender. But I don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be. So I could see it at like a certain counter pick. potentially. As for the maps, again, really depends on the opponent's division, but I think the Zbuczyn is decent for it. And yeah. Yeah. So basically, if your opponent is wants to rely on infantry, then maybe you can work around with your more cost efficient and very good Fallschirmjägers. But and the Nebelwerfers are of course very nice as well. So yeah, GG's to Koenig outrated me by roughly 500 points. So it's significant, but it's not too significant if you take into account that I was kind of pushing a bit too widely in the end with the Stögs. Yeah, look at the P38. Yeah. So this is kind of bad habit of mine that I don't uh, grab all of my AA and target one plane at the time. But even when I do that, I've noticed that it doesn't work that well actually very often. Here maybe against the P38s, but yeah. Look at the double-weighted M15. It just cleared my planes. And yeah, the Commando of the Afrique did well. And then the P38. It's pretty cheap stuff though. That's not too bad, I guess. And the off-map rifles late, actually getting 2 Fallschirmjägers. Otherwise, more rifles late. M7s, of course, did well, killed the Nebelwerfer in the end. But yeah, so yeah, the Air Force really dominated here. If I could have shut that down, then maybe this game could have been different. But yeah. Then we have the Gali. Yeah, look at this. This one got, so what, 4 kills? Yeah. They're all cheap stuff, but yeah, I love the Gali. Mortar, of course, not that many kills, but did some pinning as well. The B2 was pretty nice as well. Nebelwerfer, I mean, could have killed more. Gerlich again. A lot of light armor kills again, four light armor kills again. And this Nebelwerfer, of course, killed the commander. That was very nice, and the flak. But yeah. So, I mean, it's not, the 91st is not as bad as you might think, but it's probably still, like, if you want to play Fallschirmjägers, I think all the other Fallschirmjäger divisions are better. So fourth and third are certainly better, and first, I think that's maybe a bit more like map dependent and you're dependent on your opponent. But even first is better. But it's still a fun division, and I don't think it's like D tier at all. Maybe no. Well, it's C tier. It's C tier. I cannot say it's B tier, but yeah. But yeah, let me know what do you think about the 91st and how you liked the game. And so yeah, thanks for watching and